is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
First reading, a reading from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 4, verses 32 to 37. The community of believers was one heart and mind, and no one claimed that any of his possessions was his own, but they had everything in common. With great power the apostles bore witness to the resurrection of the Lord Jesus, and great favor was accorded them all. There was no needy person among them, for those who owned property or houses would sell them, bring the proceeds of the sale, and put them at the feet of the apostles, and they were distributed to each according to need. Thus Joseph, also named by the apostles Barnabas, which is translated son of encouragement, a Levite, a Cypriot by birth, sold a piece of property that he owned, then brought the money and put it at the feet of the apostles. The word of the Lord.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint John. Jesus said to Nicodemus, "You must be born from above. The wind blows where it wills, and you can hear the sound it makes, but you do not know where it comes from or where it goes. So it is with everyone who is born of the Spirit." Nicodemus answered and said to him, "How can this happen?" Jesus answered and said to him, "You are the teacher of Israel, and you do not understand this? Amen, amen, I say to you, we speak of what we know, and we testify to what we have seen. But you people do not accept our testimony. If I tell you about earthly things and you do not believe, how will you believe if I tell you about heavenly things? No one has gone up to heaven, except the one who has come down from heaven, the Son of Man. And just as Moses lifted up the serpent in the desert, so must the Son of Man be lifted up, so that everyone who believes in him may have eternal life." The Gospel of the Lord.
My dear friends, today in the first reading, we are presented with a picture of the early Christian community coming together. In Acts chapter 4, verses 32 and the following, we are presented how the early Christian community lived in brotherhood and sisterhood. And that is the role model for our own small Christian communities as we celebrate the year of the small Christian communities in our parishes. In the Acts of the Apostles, it is a community of disciples who were known as Christians for the first time because of their witness to Christ. The word Christian was used for the first time because they were showing from their own lives the values of Jesus Christ. The first Christian community, the early Christian community, in coming together, we are told in the Acts of the Apostles, put everything at the disposal of everyone. Even their inheritance, the properties, they sold and brought money and shared with the poor, those who were in need. My dear friends, in our situation, we have our parishes. We contribute to the parish not out of obligation or because there is a need. We contribute to the parish because parish is a community of disciples, community of faithful. There are people who are in need. There are students who are in need of education, Sunday school, catechism. There are associations, and there are charitable activities of the parish. For all that, we are called upon to share our resources with everyone. Therefore, one of the main signs of that small Christian community was sharing with the needy and providing for the needs of the church. And then also, my dear friends, in the scripture passage we are told that they were fearlessly witnessing through their faith to Jesus Christ. In our world today, in our present context, because of all these attacks and all kinds of repercussions, we are even more strengthened to bear witness to Christ, the risen Lord, in our life. As we are about to commemorate those who have given up their lives during the Easter attack, those who are left behind, we are presented with the challenge and the goal of proclaiming Christ to others through our faith. Therefore, we need to be fearless in saying that in Christ we have risen, and in Christ we will triumph, and the victory will be ours in the kingdom of heaven. Let us be true disciples who bear witness to Christ with our faith and share our resources with the needy and with our people in our parishes.